I'm not sure what part of the vlog this will be, but we are here in New York. Welcome. And as you can see behind me, well, we're currently in DUMBO. We decided to come across and check out the Manhattan Bridge, or down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass, which is DUMBO. So basically, this is it behind me. I'll show you guys the view in just a second, but it's actually pretty cool to be able to see the Manhattan Bridge and that kind of thing. We whipped out the camera because we wanted to kind of get some epic shots of the city. So there he is walking towards me. And this is Adventurous. As you can see, there are tons of tourists right now taking pictures. It's kind of supposed to be like an iconic spot. It's really quite cool today. Like my nose actually freezing. This is basically just one of the stops that we're making today, and we'll see what else we kind of get up to after we leave here. Epic. And the crazy thing is, for the amount of people DUMBO had, and here literally have nobody and have such a nice view, y'all are missing out. So definitely, I don't know if you can hear me over the train, but let's wait for it to pass. As I was saying before the train rudely interrupted, if you ever come into Brooklyn or you want to go to the Brooklyn Bridge, definitely check out the Manhattan Bridge lookout, and you see like the whole epic view of the city. Like, it is amazing. Like, words cannot describe how epic this view is, and I'm so glad I found it on, I think, some random video on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, we have to go, and I'm glad we did.
We then walked a short distance across to Pebble Beach, and y'all, oh my gosh, the views were just stunning. And of course, being in fall, there were tons of like trees that were changing their foliage already. It was just so beautiful. Highly recommend if you get the opportunity to visit New York in fall.
Hey guys, so I actually forgot about you guys. We have just been enjoying the city, and I forgot to pull up my camera, but we are here on Brooklyn Bridge. I'll show you guys the view after. But we are here on Brooklyn Bridge, so we're actually like a third of a way crossing it. So I'll show you guys the view from here on out. Clean, forget I was vlogging, yes?
Life is a marathon, a journey that we're always on. To the floor, hit the road, see everything under.
And down there is where we came from.
Whoa. Keep on running, pick up the pace, won't come naturally. Gotta keep on running, hard work pays eventually. Keep up the pace. Take a moment to cool down, then get back on your feet. Gotta keep on running, heading towards your dreams. Everybody keep running.
We decided as we were in New York that we would get a hot dog, so we decided to stop by this hot dog stand right by the subway. We're taking the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall subway to go back, but in the meantime we just decided to grab a hot dog just for the hell of it. It's fairly expensive, it's like $4 for one hot dog, but what you'll do, we're in New York, right? Got our hot dog. Hubby got his own. Now for the first taste test. First time I have a sweet back by my hot dog, but it's bad. It's pretty good.
So y'all, if you're gonna be in New York for at least a week, I highly recommend that you get an unlimited Metro card. That way you don't have to worry about how much money you have to load up on your card. You just swipe, especially if you're gonna be jumping from train to train or station to station. It just takes all of the guesswork out of it and you don't have to think about reloading your card.
Yo, 1 minute it like freezing cold and the next minute it hot. So I ended up just taking off my jacket because I am warm, and with all the walking we're doing, it just doesn't make sense. So it goes when it's fall like this. Roti by Roti in New York. So I have been terrible at vlogging this trip thus far, but Javi and I just went to pick up something in a store. I had to go get a laptop. So we're now heading towards Times Square because the store was close enough to Times Square, I guess. So that's where we're headed now. Today's kind of cool, so jacket up and thing. So yeah. When we get to Times Square, I will pick you guys back up.
Green eyes got staring at the high life, wishing you could be like them. They got the fast cars, diamonds on the high rise, always looking like a 10.
Times Square.
Times Square.
So tell me why you wanna live that kind of life. You want your name in flashing lights. You wanna chase that shallow high. Oh, oh, oh. Tell me why you wanna sell yourself a lie. Cause in the end you'll realize it's gonna leave you cold and empty on the other side. On the other side.
Wow. Look at food all over again. Huh? Yeah, there's a huge shot. Oh my god, you see that? The rat. So we are currently in Central Park. This is my first time coming to Central Park from this side, so I'm excited to see what there is to see on this side of the park. As you guys can see, there are like carriages, horse carriages. Don't know how much that is. I feel like it'll be an arm and a leg. But we are headed to the what do you call that place? Gapstow Bridge, which is one of the most iconic spots from the Home Alone movie. So I will check in with you guys when we get there. We are at the rock staircase in Central Park and it's actually really quite beautiful here. I will show you guys the view just now, but it's really nice out here. So you guys can see that iconic arch. Of course it was frozen, I think, when they would have shot it because there's a lake or whatever there, but it is so cool to actually like be here. And there are like tons of people on this rock just chilling. It's a cool place to come and take pictures or whatever.
And this is Top of the Rock, where The Weeknd filmed that music video for Blinding Lights, so it's pretty cool to see that as well.
Really closed today. Usually you see people like walking up on it and that kind of thing, but apparently it's temporarily closed today, so just get to look at it from afar. Not that we had originally planned to climb it anyway, we just kind of wanted to see it. So we've seen it. And I think after here we are going to try to see, oh my gosh, it was the vessel. Oh, we're going to walk the High Line after. So that is the next step, and we wanted to see if we could have done the Circle Line cruise, which is the one that takes you out on the water and you get to see the Statue of Liberty and whatever. We're thinking that it might have been nice around this time of the day because it kind of might take us into like sunset a little bit, but we're not sure about that because we're not sure of the schedule and blah blah blah. So if we do get to do that, I would of course take you guys along, but if not, this is the vessel. So we just left the vessel, which you would have seen, and now we are heading up to, I think I said you guys are heading to the High Line after we left. We're not doing Circle Line today because it's already kind of late. So that is for another day.
Let's live it up, yeah. Let's live it up, love. Let's live it up and so it seems that stuck in a red light. When I look on over, I see you. Maybe it was just right. Maybe you were thinking, I just can't tell. The moment that I saw your eyes, I knew that I fell in love with you. Baby, I could touch the sky forever, always. Yeah, it's just us.
We ended up at the Chelsea market. I think we randomly came across this on like one of them videos I watch on YouTube. So we're gonna go in. It kind of seems to be Halloween decorated, so we'll see what else it is like.
Because just based on the standard from Jamestown. Oh, where is it?
It's just like
Water down.
this sweetie that the melt down and add water.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what's the name of the sweetie? Balls? Yes.
Balls. Kinda, yeah. The balls.
The black balls. What does that mean?
Hacks. Hacks. Yeah. Wasn't what I expected. Then terrible, but
At all.
nothing to speak about.
It is like after 10 in the night, and I am heading to New Jersey with my cousin. He invited us to stay by him for the night, so that is where we're headed. And right now we are in the Oculus, and it only looks this nice during the night apparently, because during the day it is filled with tons and tons of people. So I'm glad that I'm getting the opportunity to like see it in all of its glory.
Tell me what you do on a Sunday. I'm tired of all these Friday nights, and if we're through, I'll go my way. I'd like it if you stay a while. Just up in these sheets, the city and fall asleep. I'm just getting started with you. Roll me something sweet, you're tripping all over me. I can't get enough Sunday love, that's all I need.
So y'all, we're walking through the same park I told you guys about just now, and we just stumbled across this dog park, and I'm watching a lady taking her dog, and I'm wondering, because the next one barking, so I'm wondering how they make out like all these different dogs. Well, I mean, they probably have to keep them on their leash, but it's like, I don't imagine that working out very well. I feel like somebody might get in a fight, because there's space to like let them go and roam and whatever, but I don't know. It's different. Oh, and we passed a lady who let her dog do his mess, and then she just pulled out this little piece of toilet paper and wiped his butt, and I was like, what is happening right now? It was so weird. Americans are all different with the dog, I swear. All that barking, what he just gonna love up with the next one. When he reaches barking down the place. And now they're sniffing each other. Yo, how beautiful is this? Like, I feel like fall. I mean, I haven't been here for all the seasons, obviously. I've been here in spring, and this is my second time, which is fall. But like, you cannot beat like how beautiful this view is with the trees turning, the leaves turning. It is so, so gorgeous.
From our research, we realized that Exchange Place had the best views of the city and the most reasonable drinks, so we decided to have dinner there.
Got nowhere to go now. We just sleep on the couch. No place to call home now, but I'm sipping so sound when you stick around. Grew out of our hometown, cause the city's so loud. Let's go on a drive out to see what the lights out, don't wanna be found. 2, 3, 4. Driving through Nevada with nothing but a satellite map. Oh, is this what it feels like to have nothing but each other? Cause honestly I like it like that. Not a lot but it feels right to fly under the radar, sleep under the stars. No money and fame but all I want is your heart. We're flying under the radar, living out of a car. Not a lot but it feels right. Is this what it feels like to fly under the radar?
No, my bag full of fish. So yeah, we just got back from Exchange Place, which is where you saw the lookout, and now we are headed towards our train station. But first, we stumbled across One World Trade Center. A little cooler.
Yeah, bad.
Oh, night mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, that look good. Yeah, that one. I realize it.
Guess that was the number.
Yeah, cooking but ooh, pepper nuts. Comparable.
Hello? Sorry.
Experience the infinite facets of the city beneath. Prepare to see forever.
Hey guys, so welcome back to another day of the vlog, I guess. Today we decided to do the One World Observatory in the World Trade Center building. Well, the one that they rebuilt. And of course, well, I think I showed you guys the view. We just left the World Trade Center, and I actually forgot because when I was going in, the fellow, and he scanned my bag, so you have to go through security and a whole bunch of things. So when he scanned my bag, he was telling me that he asked me if I had a tripod. So I was like, yeah. He's like, well, they can't go in with a tripod. So I had to leave it by security, and we only now got to the charging bowl, and I remembered that I forgot to collect my tripod back at security, so we have to go back to World Trade Center after here, but that is beside the point. We actually just got to the charging bowl, so let me show you guys. So yeah, hubby wanted to see it. There it is. I don't understand the fascination with taking a picture under the cow balls, but I mean, to each their own, right? Thank you.
So now I'm heading back to World Trade Center to collect my tripod, and then we decided, well, we found a Jamaican place on Wall Street, so we decided to buy food there and then have lunch in Central Park.
So this is my lunch: rice and peas, plantain salad, and the stew oxtail. And hubby has jerk pork and, well, the same sides or whatever. This is what the meal comes with, and we are having lunch in Central Park.
All my favorite chords, singing you my favorite verse. You'll always be my favorite choice. Your name is on my favorite word.
So y'all, I couldn't come to Chinatown and not have a bubble tea because I'm famous for having these in Trinidad. So I was like, how could I come quite here and not have one? So I got the coffee milk, and hubby has the coconut one. His one isn't very sweet, but he said he liked it like that.
Okay. So sweet.
So I like the coffee flavor, so I think mine's is fine. It's actually less sweet than the one in Trinidad, which I don't mind at all. And he still finds it sweet compared to his, so not a bad buy. Now we're gonna try to find something else to do.
When we looked at the time, we realized we should definitely head across the Circle Line and make sure we get tickets and be very close to the front of the line so that we can sit on the left side of the boat to get the best views. The boat also had its own kind of canteen situation. You could get beers. Hubby got a beer. I got a glass of Moscato wine. We also got chips and hot dogs, I think. They also have a bunch of other things that you could buy just to enjoy the entire cruise. I think this one goes around the entire of Manhattan Island, and it takes like about 2.5 hours, so make sure you have that much time to clear in your day. And of course, you get to see beautiful views of Statue of Liberty. The tour guide is very knowledgeable and points out all the different like iconic spots in New York. It is really, really a good time. Highly, highly recommend.
This man is taking me somewhere and I have no idea where we're going. Mind you, he has never been to New York before, but I'm following him, so we'll see where this goes.
This is 161st Street, Yankee Stadium.
Transfer is available to the D train.
Transfer to the EX6 Select Bus Service.
2020 is the year I'm going in. I'm breaking all the rules, don't tell them I what you did. You got me acting stupid for some thoughts and medicine. I feel I'm on the road, getting better as I win. I left a different place to put my heart all on the road. She acting like she better, she can't even get a code. I play with all my stories, I can kick it like a show.
After about maybe like 2 hours of traveling, we finally arrived. We're actually in upstate New York. So let me show you where we're actually at right now. So we pull up at this place called iFly, and then next thing you know, I look up and I saw Indoor Skydiving. What do you have to say for yourself?
Me?
Yes, you.
This is payback for the paragliding.
Oh god. So I guess we're doing indoor skydiving.
Yep.
Cool.
So you see why I told you your hairstyle didn't matter. Because it was going to get blown out anyhow. So, blow dry and steroids.
Okay. Anyway, heading inside.
Not the same when I'm toying with the price. 2020 is the year I'm going in. I'm breaking all the rules, don't tell them what you did. You got me acting stupid for some thoughts and medicine. I feel I'm on the road, getting better as I win. I left a different place to put my heart all on the road. She acting like she better, she can't even get a code. I play with all my stories, I can kick it like a show. No matter what I do, I take my dues, I give me hoes.
When you see me, you know what it is. You better check your rollie, cause it ain't up in the 6. Remember when I used to tell you I'ma do it big? It ain't too many out here doing what I did, yeah. Had the vision back when I was 19. Couldn't tell you had the shit that I seen. But I'm here now, dog. I ain't tripping off you cause I'm with my dogs. Got a couple on the east side. You know they been way too busy deep riding. Say you do it better, you know he lying. Now you calling me like, why you change your look? Now you acting strange, it's no good. I'ma act this way, cause I could. Done the man in my hood.
2020 is the year I'm going in.
Welcome back to another beauty vlog. Wind is ridiculous as you can tell, but we decided to come down today to check out Coney Island. So this is where we are. We took I think it was 2 trains, like a 4 and a Q. So yeah, here we are. So I think she thought I was recording her. I was not. No? Yeah. Guys, this is basically it. I feel like during fall it might be closed. Maybe they're only open for summer because all the rides are down, like nothing is open. But we just wanted to come down and check out, not necessarily the amusement park, but more so just to say that we've been at a beach in New York, apart from Pebble Beach. the beach. It's like beach as far as the eye could see on both sides. I thought it would be cooler. I feel like Caribbean cold. Now, y'all, if you're wondering why I have on a mask, it's not because of the virus. My face has just been so dry and cracked from being just in the cold that I'm protecting my face by the breeze, from the breeze, right? But we just walked up and touched the water, as you can see here. And it's not that cold to the touch, but when you bring your hand back out of the water, it's then you feel like you dip your hand in like an ice bucket. But like actually touching it kind of just feels like you're in Maracas. And you take a dip like first thing in the morning. But when you come out and the breeze hits you, it's like, woo, it's cool.